Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Reckless Riley, and today we are looking at another Halo MCC Forge map. Now, today's Forge map is by ChewyNutCluster, and as usual, it's a minigame because I love minigames, and minigames are just what I love. So today we're looking at this one, and a very creative one at that, using the grid pattern that I have become very fond of in a lot of minigames, because the grids are great for minigames. They just have so much potential. And this just shows off a lot more of that, where what will happen is there will be one team above who is dropping down onto the enemy, trying to kill them by landing on the spots, and when they go there, will be scripting that will activate an explosion, and the other team, if they are inside of that explosion, will die. So they want to survive as long as possible because this is King of the Hill. So they go down there, they survive for as long as they can. If they live, they get 100 points if they stay at the end of the round. If they die, well, then they get less points. So in total, you get a total of 6 rounds, so 3 rounds each, where each team will be on the bottom earning points while the other team is up at the top falling and trying to kill them. When you go in from the top and you try and explode the enemies below you, what will happen is there'll be an explosion and you'll teleport back up to the top so that you can keep going. So you'll just repetitively be going down, trying to use your best skills to try and get the people. Because the thing is, there is time as you are falling so that the people below are able to see, okay, they are coming for me, I need to get away. Which is why you need to be strategic exactly about how you do it, and work with the other people around you. You can't do this on your own. If you try, then the other team will be able to get away, or the other enemies. So what you want to do sometimes is try and either work with a teammate and try and corner them. If you can get them into the corners, have all 3 of you around, you can usually get them. But in general, since you can go diagonal, sideways, any ways you want, and also just be smart about when you're going and the other team can be dumb about it, you can get out of just about any situation if you're skilled enough in the bottom, and you can get somebody in any situation if you're skilled enough at the top. Because the thing is, there are a total of 16 squares at the top. But the thing is, you can skip to a different one than what you dropped out of. So let's say I'm at the far corner block at the top and I go through that hole. If I jump and use enough speed, I can actually go to the next block and kill people who were not below me before. This is a little hard to do. I was not very successful in trying this while I was playing it, but I saw other people were able to do it, and it was a really great tactic for getting people. So I recommend trying that if you can. And for the people at the bottom, just try and stay away from wherever people are. In general, people will spawn or teleport back to the sides. So if you do one of the squares that are directly beside the teleporter, they won't really think about that one, and they won't really go for you right off the bat. So I recommend kind of trying the side ones. The corners are also a more unpopulated area when it comes to trying to get people, but that's usually because there are less blocks around. So if there are very few people there, go for it, but also think about how you can be cornered in the side. You don't want that to happen, so do your best to just try and move around constantly, always be looking up, and also try and move around without having to look down at the blocks. If you jump and use the area around you and just think about where you are, you cannot fall in the water without ever looking at the blocks. Now anyway, that's really my strategic breakdown of this. Is a really fun minigame. You can get really strategic with it. And in general, it's well constructed and it looks nice. I kind of like the islands around it. It's something that's not really involved in the minigame, but just looks nice. So anyways, that's my review. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any maps that you'd like to submit to me, don't forget to just send me the map name and game type in my Xbox account, Reckless Riley, and I'll download it because we actually have file share now. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you later.